It started with my mother.
Is this a joke?
No, it really did start with my mother.
Go on.
She has had a small scar, a token of an old holiday. Proof that Italian bread knives don't inevitably cut day-old Italian bread. Right here. Right across her left index finger.
And now?
The scar's gone. And then there's my sister, Carly.
As in the Indian Kali? Destroyer of worlds Kali?
No, as in the American Carly. You walked into the party, Carly.
Right.
And it's Shiva anyway.
Sorry?
Shiva, the destroyer of worlds.
You were talking about your sister. Does she have a scar too?
No, she has had a tattoo.
A tattoo?
A small bird here on her shoulder. I went with her when she got it. Mum was furious.
And now?
It's gone.
She's had it removed.
It was never there. Are you recording this?
Yes. Do you mind?
No, I'm glad. Records are proof and proof is truth, isn't it?
Good. Good. So, how are you feeling, Billy? Physically, how do you feel?
Fine.
Headaches?
Occasionally.
Still on medication?
Not really.
But are you meant to be?
Yeah.
What happened to the bike?
Scrap.
How'd you feel about that?
Stupid's how I feel about it. Really stupid.
Do you want to ride again?
Sure.
How do your family feel about that?
How should I know?
Have you tried asking them?
They're not my family. Not anymore. Do you ever think about the world?
In a way, that's what I'm paid to do.
No. I mean, really think about the world. About this world and where we are in the universe.
Sometimes.
Like, at school, when you wrote in a book, this book belongs to me. At my address, in my country, in my part of the world, on my planet Earth, in my solar system, in my part of the galaxy, in my Milky Way, in my universe. Did you ever write that?
Sounds more of a boy thing.
Well, it doesn't go far enough. Because this universe is just a pocket universe. A brain in 11-dimensional space. At least 11-dimensional space.
11 dimensions.
And they restrict us to 3. 3.
Who restrict us to 3?
Whoever it is that can't see scars and tattoos. They see everything else well enough. For some reason, they don't see the imperfections, the mutilations, the self-inflicted corruptions of the flesh. They don't see that. And that's how I know.
Know what?
That everyone I love is dead and has been replaced.
can't be easy for you.
You can say that again.
You suffered major head and neck trauma. You're in a coma for weeks. There was doubt about your potential for full recovery. Any recovery.
And your point is?
At some level, you may have been aware of this. Aware that eventually your family was prepared to terminate your life support, allowing a harvest team.
Must I?
This knowledge may well go some way towards explaining certain feelings you're currently experiencing. Feelings of alienation and detachment. Also, there may be some residual damage that will take time to heal. Some pathological reason for a persistent delusionary state.
What you're saying is I'm bonkers because I've got a hole in my head. Am I right?
Well...
Am I right?
Did they talk to you at the hospital?
About me, plenty. To me, not so much.
The extent of your injuries, the head trauma. Did they talk to you about that?
Some.
This is difficult. I wouldn't normally approach an issue this directly, but I think here, what we have here, the more you know, the more I hope you'll be able to understand the problem, overcome the problem.
Sure.
I believe you have a condition known as Capgras syndrome.
Okay.
It's a not uncommon type of delusional misidentification syndrome and can occur in various neuropsychiatric, organic and neurological situations.
Take your word.
It's observed most regularly in schizophrenics, especially of the paranoid subtype.
Well, you're obviously not talking about me. Or me, are you, Doc?
Alzheimer's, pituitary tumour, multiple sclerosis, AIDS, all conditions that have been shown to have a link. But more significantly, most significantly,
a big bang to the head.
Damage to the right hemisphere of the brain is a recurring feature in CS patients. Damage leading to right frontal and temporal lobe dysfunction.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have a form of prosopagnosia.
Yeah, right.
Prosopagnosia manifests as an inability to recognize familiar faces according to associated memory cues. It can lead to a certain form of delusion. The delusion that everyone you love or care about has been replaced by an almost exact replica of themselves. A replica only discernible to you, the patient, because of some misperceived difference in physical appearance. Sometimes even personal possessions seem to have been replaced. Sound familiar?
Yeah. Only one problem.
What's that?
It's no delusion.
Couldn't sleep?
That's right.
Any reason?
Plenty.
Do you want to talk about it?
Talk about what?
Whatever it is that's bothering you.
I'm talking to it.
It. Me.
Maybe.
What's wrong, Billy?
You tell me.
Tell you what?
I love you.
What?
I love you. 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 Love you.
I love you too, Billy.
Yeah, sure you do.
A man in his early 20s was today arrested for the murder of Anna Thornhill, aged 22, and the attempted murder of mother and daughter, Grace and Carly Gibbs. The suspect is believed to be William John Gibbs, aged 23.
Do you want to know something for the record, Doc?
What's that, Billy?
I could get quite fond of you.